What's up, guys? Today we're with my 2013 Fiat 500 Abarth, and for the first time ever in the US, a company called VA Car Parts has released a full LED set of taillights for this car. It's big news for the US market because we always had these like really ugly halogen lights, and these are supposed to be like more blacked out housing with LEDs. So let's pop them out of this packaging. They did a really good job with the packaging. It looks pretty secure, almost too secure. Let's see how we get these out. Don't want to break anything. Okay, so if we put them side by side, we can see, I'm going to pull this off just temporarily so you guys can get a picture of what it's like. But you can see behind it's blacked out, and then this is supposed to be LED, so it's going to give it a much more modern look. The only issue is the company didn't say whether or not there needs to be a resistor added. I'm hoping I think it's built in, I'm hoping. Because whenever you go from halogen to LED, sometimes you'll run into an issue with the hyper flash. So let's lift this trunk. I'm gonna show you guys how to install it and see if it's worth to pay the money for these LED taillights. All right, so we got the taillights in the back. All you need is a 10mm socket or a Phillips. It's really nice that Fiat does that. You can see there's a bolt there and also a bolt there, just 2 bolts. You're just gonna go right onto that. Make sure you get it fully seated and undo that one. Come down to the one below. Undo that. Just gonna grab those 2, set them in a safe spot. And then once that is all good, let me switch this, camera's a little twisted, there we go. This should be the only thing left holding it. So just be careful, and yep, it just falls out just like that. So there's your tail light. You're gonna unplug that connector and then just repeat the process, hopefully with the new ones, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so there's a little tab you just have to lift up here and it should slide out. Let's see if I can get it. Only problem is you may need a flathead. I'm gonna set this down here. Let me grab a flathead, and then we're gonna hopefully you don't want to break that tab though. So hold it just like this, get your flathead, put a little bit of pressure. You don't want to put too much pressure, that's gonna break that connector. So it's starting to come loose. I can kind of feel it. This thing probably has never been removed. Let's see if I can get this. Wow, that is tight. We cleared the lip. I think it's just very tight. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I guess since it probably hasn't been removed since 2013, that's what the connector looks like. And we're gonna make sure, hopefully the harness, actually let's do that right now. I'm gonna set this down. Let's grab this new taillight and make sure that this harness looks like it's gonna plug in. So there's 5 pins in there, and then there's 1, 2, 3, yep, 5 there. So it should plug in, bolt up. We'll do that right now. Okay, so let's go in here. Make sure you get some dirt off that. Hold your tail light. Make sure you do it with the tab there. Get it to fully seat, just like that. And see how there's all these connectors? I believe the resistors are built in to allow the LED to function properly, since it's really a halogen taillight from the factory. Also, see these little pegs? These have to go into these holes. That holds it, and then you do the two bolts on the other side. Make sure you fold this out of the way. Just gonna line that up, just like that. Give it a good press. It'll seat. Then you're gonna grab your 2 hardware right here. You can hand thread it at first, just like that. Grab your favorite socket, and we're just gonna tighten that down, and it should be installed. Super easy. Just repeat this process on the other side. I'm really excited to see what it looks like, and hopefully they function properly. But now that it's installed, let's pull this off and let's do a comparison. Let's look at that side compared to the factory. I think it's quite a difference, especially on a black car. It's quite an eyesore seeing the chrome and all that white. Much, much better. Super excited. We're gonna throw the other side on and we'll show you guys what it looks like turned on. Recording. All right, guys, with the car off, this is what it looks like. Absolutely beautiful, night and day difference. I'm gonna hop in the car to make sure that these lights work. I'm gonna throw on the hazards, see what it looks like. Okay, are they functioning? Those hazard lights are super small. I'm gonna tap the brakes so you guys can see what that looks like. Are they turning on? Cool. All right, guys, super easy install. So far, seems like pretty good quality and night and day difference with the aesthetics. I'll throw the link in the description where you can buy these for your Abarth. I believe they fit other 500 models too, if you just have a normal 500. Throw them in, the original ones are disgusting. They ruin the look of the car. Get these and you'll be much happier.